Hi, welcome back to the Leadership Help Desk, where we're just trying not to screw things up. We're striving for purity in leadership or management. Today we're going to be talking about how to be powerful in the workplace using French and Raven's 6 sources of power. Now, this might be the most important video for a new manager, because new managers just don't, a lot of times they don't get it right. They think that just because they have a name tag, assistant manager or manager, means that they can run all over everybody, and that's not good. It's like watching a train wreck, and you can't keep your eyes off of it. You walk into a restaurant somewhere and the manager is barking at everybody, scolding everybody just because they can, and you're going, what? This is horrible. It's like watching a train wreck. We don't want to do that. So if you can share this video with new managers. Okay, so we're talking about French and Raven and the 6 sources of power. The first one is legitimate power, which is kind of like position power. It's because you have a title, you have power. Everybody gets it. We see the khaki pants, we see the polo, we see the little manager tag. Nobody needs to be reminded of that. It should be assumed, and we will move forward. You're the boss. Everybody knows it. They don't have to be reminded. If they do have to be reminded, then we have a problem. But it shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, so now number 2 is reward power. Rewards can be very dangerous, and they can be short-lived. One of the first things a manager wants to do is start some stupid Employee of the Month program. That's not good. Employee of the Month is, you pick your favorite, and then next month you have to, well, he can't get it again. Okay, he'll get it again, but he can't get it again. We have to spread it around. It's total crap. And when you have Employee of the Month, it says that we aren't operating as a team. There's a comedian that says getting Employee of the Month is one of the few times in life that you win and lose at the same time, because now nobody likes you. Okay, so the point with reward power is that sometimes, and you know this, managers have very limited ability to reward when it comes to stuff like bonus checks or plaques, a promotion. It's very limited, and raises usually come from a HR, situation. But keep in mind that rewards, also we get reward junkies. You get the reward, and then you don't get the reward. So you get the reward, and you go, woohoo, I get the reward. And then the next month you go, oh, I didn't get the reward. Now what? Oh, I hate you. I hate you. So they're dangerous, man. They're dangerous. But most any manager can give recognition for a job well done. Thanks. You mean a lot. You're really having an impact on our mission statement. Then we come number 3 to coercive power. A person in a legitimate position oftentimes has coercive power, which means they can threaten people, they can scold them, yell at them, give them warnings. This is not good. If things have come to that, you've got a big problem. And if you're focused on that as your only source of power, you really need to watch all these videos. I call this a traitor to society. If all that you do is use coercive power to get people to do what you want them to do, you have serious problems. You're undermining, you're destroying the spirit of employees. You're destroying any hope for customer service or quality products. If you look at the other video before this, the feeding of the hog, that's what you're going to get. When employees hate you, you're going to lose, man. Don't be doing that all the time. You're a traitor to society. When you scold and yell and give threats to the employees who take it out on customers, you're ruining society. Don't do that. We also have information power. If you have, you're in a position, it can be a management position. It can also be lower positions. If you have the goods, you have the information, you have the data, you got other people in handcuffs. I experienced one time when a company got taken over, and think about it. The company didn't pay its bills. They're getting taken over, and what happens? What departments would you hit first? You would go after IT. They have information power, man. Finance department, they have information power, and I've seen this happen where the company gets taken over, and with guns they take over IT, secure it, take over finance, secure it, so they can't tamper with the information. So that can be a management position power or lower level power. Now, all of these, if you look at them, are due to the position. And it's all kind of extrinsic power in a way. We have the position, I'm the boss. I can reward you. I can give you cookies. I can beat you mentally, emotionally. I can fire you. Economic punishment. And information due to the position and the information that you have access to. But then we come down to the personal level, where we have expert and referent power. This is where people need to be focused on. The new managers focus on that. You need to know the operation. You need to have skills, experience, be able to train somebody and know things that others don't. That gives you expert power because you know the system, and people can look to you as a source of information or expertise. And then we have referent power, which is the person that has referent power is likable. They make others feel good. They raise self-esteem. They're supportive. They're positive. Now, if you're a manager, especially if you're an existing manager and you're over here and here and here, you got a problem. New managers, maybe you came to this video because you're going to be a new manager or you're hoping to be a new manager. If you're so myopic that all you focus on is, I'm going to be the boss, I can reward you and toss out cookies and I can make your life miserable, folks, you got a problem. What you need to do is learn the operation so you become the go-to person, and you're supposed to be the go-to person for all the employees, your employees, to say, hey, I don't understand this. How can you help me? That gives you power. And referent power. Be likable. Be supportive. Nobody wants to work for somebody who isn't nice and they're relying on this and this. It ain't gonna work, man. You're not gonna get this going on just using those sources of power. Now, with that said, referent power only is dangerous. Why? Because, oh, you're that person that, oh, I love everybody and I want to make you feel good. Oh, you look so good today and all that stuff. And you're an empty head when it comes to how do I make this product? Or how does the system work so I can offer good customer service? That's not going to work. What you need is a combination of expert power, learn the place backwards and forwards, and be a good person so other people, your employees, want to impress you because they admire you. That's really important. So these are the 6 sources of power. Now, with that said, how much of this power do you have in any given workplace? Some workplaces, you'll have a lot of power. If you own your own business, you have a lot of this. We hope. But there's also a term that I've learned recently, which is a titular role, which I find very attractive. I wonder if they have big titular roles. Anyway, sorry. Holding a position without any authority. Now, where I am, government's big. Government's big everywhere. But when you have appointees under you, you're the boss of the department, but there's government appointees under you, you have very little legitimate power, because the people under you, they say, oh, you told me? No. I'm connected, man. I'm connected. Reward power? Government's always broke. Can't do anything about that. Coercive power? Oh, you're going to beat up on the senator's son? That ain't going to happen, man. A lot of times these people are just put into a position that they're unqualified for, so they don't have information or expert power. We're going to titular role. Their only hope, if they don't want to be a traitor to society and have an office, a department that is awful to work with, they really want to help society, their only hope is right here. Getting people to like you, and hopefully learning the system at the same time, and getting people in the mood to want to serve the customer. Actually, I was talking to a neighbor of mine. This was a while back, and it was like a Thursday afternoon, and she was at home working in her garden, and I just so happened to drive by us. And we chatted, and she's like, I'm so upset. Well, she worked for a government department. I'm so upset. And she says, I said, well, why are you so upset? She goes, I have an employee. I tell him to do this and this and this and this, and they won't do it. I said, well, have you done everything you can? Yes, I have. And I said, well, I guess it's time to just let them go. Help them find a position somewhere else. She said, I can't do that. It's a government operation. He'll just call his senator or his representative, and there's nothing I can do. Her response was, I can give him a warning, but then he has a year to get another job. I mean, just look at that. Look at that situation. A titular position, a role. She had no position power. She can't tell this guy to do anything. Reward power, I doubt it. There's probably a structure. HR's involved. Coercive power, no, it's not going to work. Information power, maybe a little bit when it comes to this guy. Who cares? Expert power, well, yeah, but she was missing this. And she had nothing. She had nothing. No authority. That's not a manager. That's a babysitter. You can't go babysit somebody's kids, and you can't do anything. So, anyway, all you new managers out there, pay attention. I know the first thing you're going to go for is, I'm the boss, I have the khakis. And then the second thing you're going to go for is, I can beat you up. Third thing you go, I can beat you up. I might give you a cookie. It's not going to work, man. That's not going to work. You got to get people on board, get them to like you, get them to respect you, show them respect, give them responsibility, help them become proud of their job and their accomplishments and what they do all day long for 28,800 seconds a day, 8 hours, and work with them. Don't work against them. If you liked this video, and I hope you did, please subscribe and clickety-click the like and share with people who need this. We got a ton of bad managers out there. We only have 80% of the employees who are actually engaged. No, 20% that are engaged in the workplace. And we could turn this around by applying French and Raven's 6 sources of power. Have a good day. Thanks.